What's up, world? It's your girl, Joy Daily, and 2022 has been quite a year. I'm looking forward to 2023, but let's take a look at some of the most viral moments of 2022. Number one, by far, we can all agree, was the infamous Will Smith smacking the shit out of Chris Rock. I mean, that was an unforgettable moment that happened on national TV that no one will ever forget. Nobody saw it coming, and it left the world in shock. It really messed up Will Smith's career for a little bit, maybe forever. And it was just something that, like I said, we will never forget. Chris Rock absolutely benefited from that situation because of all the benefits and business opportunities that came to him afterwards. But Will Smith, he lost so much. He lost so many people's respect. He lost so many movie deals. He lost so much. And, I am hopeful that he has recovered from all this and will recover. But that was definitely, by far, the most viral, most memorable moment of 2022. Number two on our list that was just sent, shockwaves throughout the world was when Kanye West went on Drink Champs and he made some very controversial comments that really just caused a huge ripple chain reaction effect to his career. After he made those comments on Drink Champs, he got dropped by Adidas, Balenciaga. He lost his billionaire status. Everything went completely south for Kanye in his life, to the point that he hasn't been seen since. We don't know where Kanye's at, what he's doing right now, how he is in terms of his mental health, and if he has recovered from any of this. Now, he's still super rich. He's still multi-millionaire, but he's no longer a billionaire. And when you that rich, stuff like that might get to your head. So he might be really depressed and fucked up right now. We are praying for Kanye, but that was a humongous, big news story. And it was something that definitely was one of the most viral moments of 2022. Number three on our list is a story that shook the world. Brittany Griner, a WNBA basketball player, oh my gosh, she went to Russia. She had some weed cartridges. We all got the little weed pens, and these people locked her up and wanted to lock her up for 20-something years for weed cartridges. It was the most ridiculous thing ever. And it was clearly a part of a whole political scheme that unfolded right before our eyes. So Brittany Griner, she spent time in jail, and there was a lot of media coverage on it. A lot of people were completely outraged, and eventually it got to the president, of course, and they were able to negotiate a deal to get Brittany Griner out. They actually exchanged a Russian's arms dealer, someone who was responsible for a lot of destruction and violence in the world. They traded this guy for Brittany Griner, who had weed cartridges. So you see how much of a political game that she was a part of. And that is a story that, like I said, it went all around the world. It was definitely one of the top stories of 2022. Number four on our countdown is a very tragic story. Takeoff from the group Migos was just like randomly, unexpectedly killed during some type of dice game. I mean, it was something that was so petty, nobody saw coming. And he was shot and killed, and it just shook the entire world. It was, like I said, something that nobody expected, very extremely tragic, and it just shook us to our core. That was definitely a story, a very sad story that was all over the news in 2022. Number 5 on our countdown is Tory Lanez receiving a guilty verdict for shooting Meg Thee Stallion. It was something that this story started from 2020 when the incident took place, and with all the legal proceedings, it came all the way up into 2022. They went to trial. It was a very well publicized trial that everybody watched, and unfortunately, Tory was found guilty and he could be facing up to 20 years in prison. This again was a very, very sad story, but it's something that was very viral moment for 2022. I hope that you enjoyed my list of viral moments of 2022. I'd like to hear your thoughts and your comments. Which one of these stories shocked you the most? Leave your comments and make sure you log on to JoyDailyTV for more exclusive celebrity and hip hop news.